DJ Yella 1023 to beat Austin Music Monday, South by Southwest week. Dominican J is in the building. How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling good. It feels good to be back in the city, especially for one of my favorite times.
South by a big week. I know you got a lot going on. We're going to go ahead. What you got going on this week?
My official show, I believe, is on Friday at Karma Lounge with, what's that cat's name? The cat.
I don't know. I'm on the show. That's all that matter.
Yeah. Confusion J.
Look it up online.
And the freshman of ATX. My apologies. And then we're doing the Dave V show, which is Wednesday at Vulcan.
All right, now you've been to a lot of South by. What South by is this for you?
This about 11.
All right, as an artist, what do you think is the most important thing to do at South by?
Networking, building relationships, and not so much with the rappers. Like, y'all got to be pulling up on the rappers' managers, the people that handle everything for them, because the artists are just trying to get on just like us. And even some of those artists that are established, they're trying to stay relevant, so pulling up on them, giving you a CD, 9 times out of 10, that shit ends up in the trash can. I'm just going to be honest.
Street distribution, right?
Yeah.
So even if you don't have a show, you can still come out here and get your network on, right?
You should definitely be out there. Even if you don't got a show, you should be pressing up, merchandise, have your business cards on deck, and just pulling up on people. Sometimes it's the goofiest looking person in the room that's the most important person. That's the person you want to speak with.
That's big facts, too. I tell people whenever they come here, just talk to everybody.
Exactly.
So you never know who is who. Most of the people that's really important ain't trying to act like they're important. They just be in the cut chilling.
Yeah,
so just talk to everybody. Now, we know you from the league. The League of Extraordinary G's. Who all makes up the league?
The League of Extraordinary G's is 3 groups. It's Southbound, Dred Scott, and COD.
Now, I'm not trying to talk to y'all in the past tense, but y'all had a really good run out here.
Yeah.
Y'all busted open a lot of doors for the city, did a lot of work.
Yeah. We definitely had a nice run, I'd say, to say the least. We still moving, as far as the league, it's just, life gets in the way. Cats have babies, and rents due, and the checks from the music ain't coming in fast enough. So you got to go and get it some other way, and that shit ends up, taking the back seat. But we definitely did some big things and shit as far as the league and Dream Sequence Records as well.
I'm glad you brought that up. Now, what's popping with Dream Sequence Records, DSR?
So Dream Sequence Records, it consists of Eric Dingus, him and the homie Zed. They started the label up, and they was always, fucking with us as far as the league. And, it's kind of like, I wouldn't say like the favorites went over there, but it's the ones that were more consistent, the ones that were just wanting to still do this music shit like full time. And then, so me and S. Dot, Do Wrong, Tuck the Gat ended up going over there. We linked up with Eric Dingus. He'd been producing like mad beats. It's like his vibe in the studio is crazy.
Now, he do stuff with Drake and OVO, right?
Yeah. So he produced Now and Forever on the Drake's album. If I believe it was the second to last album that he released.
Now, you very active on social media. Like every time I'm on Facebook, you on Facebook. Every time there's something popping going on, I see you in there. So is that how you just keep up with what's going on with the Austin scene?
Yeah. I mean, people be calling me like a pioneer and all that. I don't want none of those titles. I'm just a regular, a young cat from the South Austin, but I do rock with the city. So I'm always in a lot of like posts because, shit be getting negative real quick. And I feel like, people be thinking like the game's not to be sold, it's to be told. I mean, the game's to be sold, not told. But honestly, it's like, the OGs gave me the game. You got to give it to these youngsters, and that's why there's no guidance out here because there's nobody out here giving them, the knowledge, leaving them to fend for themselves, and then a lot of mistakes come with that, and then discourage comes with that as well. So I'm always trying to pass on what I know and what I endured through my journey in the music scene to everybody up and coming.
What young cats you looking at out here in the city?
I fuck with Quinn, Mex. I like Kenny G's hustle, man. That boy grinding hard. Syph Mike, a lot of cats at that TP3 studio doing it. Jay Soldier, my boy Certified. Let's go south. There's some cats out the south doing it. Tom Brigantes on his shit. Man, I'll be here all day naming cats because I'm really in tune with the scene. Like I'm always checking people out. So if I left you out, I apologize. You know, my boy Whiteside been doing it for a long time, and I see like he's at it again. You know, that boy got a crazy studio vibe too, man. His work ethics is insane. C Crook as well. Shout out to all them cats over there too at Above All Studio.
Nice. Now that brings me to what questions we always ask. You went through a lot of artists, but who you want to see up here on Awesome Music Monday?
I think Durong deserves his shine, and I'm not just shouting him out because we on the same team, but I think a lot of people just are sleeping on everything he does. Like, the dude was not even 18 years old, and he was already touring, you know, all around with a legendary group, Dead Prez. He went on tour with Ritz. He signed with Eric Dingus. He was one of the first Austin artists on OVO Sound Radio. The very first OVO Sound Radio was Eric Dingus, Oliver, and Drake. And Eric Dingus put Durong on there, S Dot's on there. The Houston Appreciation Week mixtapes, Drake passed that torch over to Eric Dingus and let him take charge of that, and he's been putting our music on all that shit as well. So not even shot myself out, but Durong and S Dot as well are on all those OVO mixtapes. OVO Sound Radio with Eric Dingus and DJ Khaled. You heard Durong and S Dot again. So I feel like Durong doesn't get the recognition that he definitely deserves. And he's a young cat, you know what I'm saying? Young cat done already been on tour, done seen it, had Tech Nine going crazy over him, wanting to sign him. Like, you know, Durong, my boy Certified. I think Mex need to be up here. See, a lot of people see Quinn, but they don't acknowledge Mex. And, you know, them boys go hand in hand. Like, I see them together because they collab together. Mex is dope. I want to see Swagger P up here, Tita up here if he hasn't been up here, you know, them Team Next cats, and get some OGs up here, you know what I'm saying? Let's get some OGs like Smackola. There's some OGs that still got some fire in them, you know, and my boy George Von Doon doing some shit too, you know, he was putting some shit on for the recognition of the city. Now he's trying to brand himself out. You know, it's a lot of cats out of Austin that definitely deserve some shine, and I don't feel like they're getting it, you know. And there's some cats out of Austin that's really they putting more work than some of these Houston cats that these cats be dick riding, you know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. Like, some of us get paid more than them, you know what I'm saying? For sure. Like, seriously.
Let's talk about it.
And some of that they've never been even out of town. Like, we on the road, we pulling up to Spokane, Washington, and we mention Texas, and these cats only know 2 artists. You know what I'm saying? But you come back to Austin and these niggas treat some of these other cats like they God. And these cats don't even got passports. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was booked for North by Northwest and couldn't even leave because most of us had felonies. You know what I'm saying? And that's just real talk right there. Like, we had to cancel like overseas tours and shit because only one of us could go. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had the records all fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
All right, now back to you. What you got coming musically right now?
Me and S Dot working on a project, all produced by Eric Dingus. I got a small LP. I only say small because it's like 4 songs with Frank Dukes. He's also part of the OVO umbrella. Produce a lot of stuff for 50 Cent and cats like that. And then I'm working on a project myself, Reality Rap 2. That's going to be produced by some Austin cats like Cam Holmes, Stilo, White Mask, A-Maze on there, you know.
Now, if somebody has never heard of you, just to interview, just introducing them to you, what do you want them to type in their Google right now? Apple Music title, whatever.
Dominican J.
What song though?
Trill Shit.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Tell me where your South by show at again.
I got one Wednesday at Vulcan. We opening up for Dave East. And then on Friday at Karma Lounge.
All right, now give me them social medias too.
Dominican J on Facebook, DSRJ on Twitter and Instagram.
All right, it's Austin Music Monday. Dominican J, we out.
Peace.